carry anymore.
Good to see you.
I am overburdened.
Hey, what's up, Skunky? D2 Bobby stream, I'm not missing. Good to see you, man. How's it going? I am level 73 on my barb, which I'm pretty pleased about. Making some progress here. Just kind of taking it easy in Act 1. I'm doing alright, thanks. Minus not really sleeping like I wish I would. I woke up at 2:30 and I laid in bed till 3:30 and I just got up at that point. Excuse me. But I know that all too well. Yeah, if there's one guy that's had a zany schedule over the years, I believe it to be the Skunk Man. What are you up to, man? Just chilling? Working on 2 cups of coffee here.
I am overburdened.
Working on 100%ing Tony Hawk remake. Ah, nice, man. I remember a buddy of mine, probably 20, was it more than 20 years ago, probably, introduced me to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. And at the time, I thought it was awesome. To be honest, that's like a whole series of video games I would like to revisit one day. Two's the best, even though 3 brought in the reverb, which they included in this remake. Oh, nice. I don't remember what that is. Maybe I didn't have it like you're saying in that game, but... Little bone helm? I really wish I could win the lottery and quit all of my responsibilities just so that I could get to all the video games I would like to thoroughly play. I don't want to just play a game for like an hour or something, you know, like I want to, like with Portal. I don't know if you've been around any of my Portal streams, but like I'm close to 100%ing that darn game and it's taken me forever. It's a move that enables keeping the combos going. Ah, I got you. I remember I used to have to try to, I forget the name of it, like, you press like down up real quick and then you're balancing on like 2 out of the 4 wheels on the skateboard. That used to be how you could keep the combos going. Forget the name of that though. Manual, that's it. That was one way to keep the combos going back in the day. Although it was tough to balance. Or so I remember. Anyway, hope you're having fun with the remake. I enjoyed that game a lot. There's some snowboarding games that I would like to revisit too. Obviously that's not skateboarding, but it's still similar. Let me think here. Almost 20 years ago, I had a girlfriend that had a couple GameCube games, but no actual GameCube to play them on. So for a gift, I bought her a GameCube so that she could play these games that she had. And of course, that basically turned into like me having a GameCube while we were dating, which is not really my intention, but that's what ended up happening. Anyway, there was this snowboarding game that I played the heck out of that I don't remember the name of, but it was fun. I remember 1080 on the N64 and the GameCube and Cool Borders on the PS1. Yeah, it was probably 1080 then. 1080. I just remember this Canadian band named Billy Talent had a song in the video game soundtrack, and I was happy about that. GameCube's one of your favorite consoles ever? Up there with SNES. I never was able to give it a fair shake, other than the fact that I liked this snowboarding game. But yeah, would love to revisit it. It's tough to get to all the games I want to play when I play games that never end, like Diablo. You know how that is. Hey, what's up, Hillary? Hello, it is booba time, and I'm awake. Good to see you, Hillary. It's 4:20, by the way, Skunky. Hillary, I'm very glad that you are able to join us here on this 4 in the morning Monster Mash. It is time for the booba. Little skunk man, little skunk man. What's going here?
The land here is dead and lifeless.
Ew. The cow exploded. Oh. If my fighter dies, I don't have enough money to get him back. So I gotta not get him killed. You could be sleeping instead. I would be. I was explaining to Skunky. I don't know. My. I don't know what's going on. I woke up at 2:30, then I laid in bed till 3:30, and then I just got up because I was tired of laying there doing nothing. And here we are. Now I'm playing Diablo. Trying to get those sweet, sweet couple hours while the rest of my family is sleeping. Because once they're awake,
Can't carry anymore.
no time for anything. You know? What? That's cow just hurt me. You missed the pregnancy naps? I hear you. How you feeling today, Hillary? How's everything going? Near the end, I wasn't sleeping well. You were a heavy gal. Now you're a skinny gal. Where's the other resurrector? Found him. There's another one. I'm told babies don't sleep through the night until 3 months old. I don't remember, actually. I'm sure my wife would remember. Having a kid is something else. It sure is something else. And I'm just the dude in the situation, you know? I have to get up at 2:30 in the morning to play video games. And I'm just the dude. I'm just the guy. Those are some first world problems if I ever did hear them. What? Better be some mana burn on this puppy. Yeah. Diamond Bow. Diamond Joe. Let's visit town.
Good evening.
The order welcomes you.
+6 to attack rating. Not really the needle mover I'm looking for. Not a bad druid helmet if you were level 30. Let's take a look at this green helmet. Sweet, it's terrible. Nice.
I can't carry anymore.
How do I survive months of being sleep deprived? Uh, Try to get your family to come help so you can sleep sometimes.
I can't.
Tell Couch Fox to try to let you sleep sometimes. I've been trying to hit this gap for about 30 minutes. Try 1x from reverse angle and did it in one go. Nice. Half hour well spent.
I am overburdened.
I like it when Skunky plays video games. Man, you're giving me some nostalgia, dude. With even just the word gap makes me think like, oh, there's, I don't know. It's just so cool because it's like, oh, there's no reason any of this should work like in real life. But let's skateboard from like this roof to the other one, and if we fall, doesn't matter. Have Fox hold the baby to my chest while I'm asleep. Yeah, that's true. I guess the baby's looking for the booba. Uh, just gotta try your best at the pump action to have a reserve, I suppose. it's not easy. Like I said, I'm not in your position, and it was still very difficult. It's nice when the child finally gets to an age where you're like, oh, I could run to the bathroom for 2, 3 minutes and not be too concerned. And even that took probably over a year. I know, men, am I right? Am I right?
Good morning.
What can I do for you?
You can sell me. Rather, I can sell things to you and get money. That's what you can do for me. Oh, I can make a nice little perfect ruby. Ooh. Oh, these are already perfect. Never mind. Okay. Well, I think it's time to go to the underground passage. Charcy has the hots for barbarians. That's true. She's like, wow, you're a real barbarian. That's right, baby. I'm proficient in all weapon types. Yeah. I think I must have berserked that elite. There's no way I would have one-shotted it otherwise. The berserk's coming along pretty good, though. I'll show you. I mean, not that it matters, but I'll show you in a minute how my build's doing. Not that it's that interesting. Fox and I have been watching this guy on YouTube make weird sausages. Weird sausages, you say? Anyway, I got level 25 Berserk. I got a lot of gear right now that's raising my levels. So I got max Berserk, and then I'm working on Howl, which is level 10 with the boost. So, how we doing? 760% magic. I'm particularly happy about my Harlequin Crest Shaco, which is doing a lot of the heavy lifting on plus attributes. Shaco too good. I found that on my druid actually. And I was like, yoink. I'll use this over here. What's the weirdest sausage you've seen the sausage man make? It's pretty dang compromised. You could get ideas. What's the name of the channel? Nice and compromised. I hate getting frozen though, dude. Compromised sausages. I'll have you guys know that my last video is the worst video out of the last 10 that I've done. So, that's good. This dude has 600 sausage videos. Dang, I mean that's some dedication. Ordinary Sausage is the name of the channel, I guess. Gotcha. YouTube is weird. Yeah. It's pretty weird, alright. Two elites on top of each other here, huh? Pit Wolf. I have one video I put 0 effort in, has 2.5k views. Dude. I mean, that's cool, first of all. Which video is it? I didn't know. I don't know what you're up to lately on YouTube. But yeah, the number one way to have a video fail is to put a lot of time and effort into it. That is for sure. Started making non-sausages, sometimes makes weird spaghetti or steak. A D3 build showcase from years ago. Oh, nice. That's cool. Very on brand for Skunky. Oh, that's that channel? I've seen your links about the... Well, it gives me hope. Maybe my stupid stuff will... Oh. Has a space in this world after all. If the sausage man can make a go of it. Ooh, little death mask. Probably won't be any good, but... I'm still waiting on a new The Place video. You never know. I bought what is it, clay? I bought a kit for making clay stuff.
I can't carry
With the intention that I was going to stream making clay. But I have not done it so far. Peak Bobby. So silly. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Skunky. You need to make something people search, like Aunt Myrna party cheese salad. Yeah, you're right. I remember you were talking to Grove about that. Do you think Aunt Myrna was a real person? I'm really looking forward to the end of the year when I can stop making a video every week. I can take a pause and either work on something longer or work on something else. Yeah, I don't know. Hillary's been talking about Aunt Myrna's cheese salad for a while, but I haven't looked at what it actually is. I feel like I should just start making up a bunch of stuff like, oh, turns out my family's very big. I have 15 aunts. Aunt Karen, Aunt Linda, Aunt Janine, Aunt Josephine. And they all, God bless them, they all had quirky recipes. Famously terrible. You could be the one to improve it. I don't know what's in it, but it seems tough to me to mess up a cheese salad. Like, well, first of all, salad and cheese, it's kind of like not really a phrase you hear much, but to me that sounds like a bunch of mixed up cheeses, which sounds pretty good. I don't know. It contains Jell-O. Well, that sounds pretty terrible. I've never really been one of those Jell-O dessert types. I zoned out for a minute. Yeah, Jell-O and cheese is not something I've ever thought should go together. I'm not really sure. Like, I haven't eaten Jell-O in a long time. Is Jell-O even any good? Like, past the point of you being a kid? I don't know. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with it, but... I mean, the only part that's wrong about it is, like, I don't know. Isn't there some animal parts in it or something? I forget. Skunk Man's a Jello man. Jello. More than anything, I liked their ad campaign from the 90s. That was where it was at. Oh, a little Jello pudding pop there. Take me back to the 90s. Well, the Dark Wood is where we're heading, but I'm kind of just killing monsters, so let's go find level 2. Which probably well, will not be worth it. I made my first rune word sword the other day, Skunky. I found a sword with two sockets, and I looked at this recipe website or whatever, and it's like, oh, you can make this. So I did, and it wasn't any good, and I sold it right away. But at least now I can say I know how to do it. It's a true story. You're kind of getting at the end game, so only expensive rune words are worth it. But the high runes are quite rare. Yeah. I'm still kind of enjoying it though. I'm getting a little over it, but not quite. But it's the kind of thing where chances are I might take a couple month break or something, but then when I ever want to play again, you know, you can just pick right up where you left off, which is nice. It's kind of too bad that the druid pet build, like you had said, like all the pet builds are a little bit underwhelming. Now maybe if I had some kind of rune word situation that would help improve it, but I just don't have a desire to play the druid right now. I kind of like stripped his gear too, so like I couldn't even really hop on him right now and do much. One can of crushed pineapple, 2 packs of lemon or lime jello, a block of cream cheese, a whole thing of Cool Whip, chopped nuts, celery, green bell pepper, that's terrible, and pimentos. You know, the only thing I really want to eat out of that whole list, I think, is the cream cheese. You thought stoners had bad recipes, but that's a whole different level, right? Then you pour it into something in the fridge. Don't forget to sprinkle on the American cheddar. Well, I mean, if you forget that, you're not really having classic Aunt Myrna's salad, are you now? So, can't forget the cheddar. I think it could be good if you took out some ingredients. The cream cheese and American cheddar sounds pretty good together. You know, for it being a cheese salad, it doesn't seem like there's enough cheese in it. Cream cheese with pineapple. Yeah, I guess I would try that. It has the potential to be okay, I guess. Oh, God. It's supposed to be a dessert. I don't really think of celery or bell peppers when I think of dessert, that's for sure. What? Skunky. You know how many of these chests I've opened? I'm sure you have too. Where it's like, here's some gold and a bunch of blue items. I've never gotten anything worthwhile from these chests. And these probably won't be worthwhile either. But 2 uniques? That's pretty wild.
I can't.
One chest, 2 uniques. Let's go see what's going on here. I don't really want to leave my charm behind. Let's go see what we got here. The veggies make it healthy. Yeah, a nice healthy dessert.
Hello.
Ooh, hell clap. I don't think I've ever seen this image before. +1 to fire skills. It's like a super fire bow. Pretty terrible damage, but you know, I don't even have room for this, man. Blackhorn's face. Comparable defense. Ah, 10% reduction in damage, probably. Definitely better. Let's see. Pus Spitter. I feel like I've seen that one before. If you take out the American cheese, veggies, and pimentos, I'm curious if it would taste less awful. What do you have at that point? Cream cheese, Jello, and Cool Whip? I don't really want chopped nuts. Cool Whip's like a weird thing. It's like written in the law of the universe that if you're like over 65 years old, or maybe like over 75, you need to be weirdly obsessed with Cool Whip and Cool Whip containers. Skunky's a Cool Whip kind of guy. I haven't had it in a long time. Anyway, this Pus Spitter. +2 to Necromancer skills. Well, if I ever make a Necromancer, I suppose there's something to try. Garlic wants to ruin it with pickles. All the YouTubers who make it complain how bell peppery it is. Yeah. I don't know what it is about a bell pepper, but it just doesn't really do it for me. I mean, I'll eat them. It's not like I hate them, but they don't really add much. And what they do add is not good. Oh, speedy. Ooh. For real though, it could get good views. I'm not against it. It's a heck of a lot of ingredients though. Might be a candidate for in 2 months from now when I have more time to work on each thing. Extra fast can be spooky. It is. Got to change up the ingredients. It'll be Aunt Bobby's cheese utopia.
I am overburdened.
Gotta compromise the ingredients. Yeah. Oh, Aunt Myrna's been hitting the vodka again. What dessert did she bring this time? No! Let's take a look at our skills and decide if we put it into Howl. Yes, we do. I've already seen 3 YouTubers make it without changing the recipe. No lie, vodka jello's pretty good. Yeah? Wow, I haven't had jello shots in. Woohoo! I don't even know. Woohoo! Ah! A Gorgon crossbow. Alright, I'm finally ready to get the heck out of here.
Greetings.
Good job.
I don't know what I'm doing, Hillary. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm filming myself drinking Emergency for a different channel, is what I'm doing. I have 47 more to go. For those of you keeping track at home, I am finished with coffee mug number 1. I'm moving on to number 2. You're a weirdo? Yeah. That's pretty true. What level am I? 74. Nice. Let's go to the Dark Wood. I'm going to attempt to put this baby to bed. All right, Hillary, good luck. I hope that it works out for you. I'm glad that you were able to stop by. Toodaloo. The dank woods, dude. Let me tell you something. If we could get a little dank, I definitely would be able to go back to sleep. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Spike Fiends are my favorite. This barb is a Clapatron 2000. Clapatron 2000. What build does your Barbarian Skunky? Do you do the berserk as well? There's a lot going on right here, boy. Hey, what's up, Yelistani? Was that at least 3 elite packs on in one here? How's it going, Yelistani? Good to see you. Have a whirlwind with berserk for physical immunes. Another frenzy one. Very nice. Got some noodles for lunch? Dude, that sounds great. I really like noodles. I want to eat more of them.
I can't carry anymore.
That's like 4 elites all in one little area here. Are they spicy noodles or just regular noodles? Mostly had barbs to magic find and farm runes. MFers, that's funny. Yeah, that ultimately is why I wanted to make a barb. Just so that I could have like a quick farming character. Because let me tell you, as you well know, that pet druid was about the opposite of a farming character. So if I have a nice farming character, not only is it fun to farm in of itself now and then, but then I can pretty reliably gear up whatever else. Regular chicken noodles still sounds pretty good, man. I did not eat very much yesterday, so I'm hungry now. Summon characters rely on teleport to telestomp. I'm not even sure what that is, Skunky. Her eyes were closed a while, swaddled her up. Now she's wide awake. You're back to watch. Well, I'm glad that you're back, Hillary, even though it might not be ideal for you. Why am I awake so early? I went to sleep at 8:30 p.m. and I woke up at 2:30 a.m.
I can't carry anymore.
and I just decided to stay up. I really can't stand having trouble going to sleep at night. So if I wake up really early, it's really easy to fall asleep later. And I get some peace and quiet before my family awakes. And as soon as they're awake, I can't really do anything I want to do. So it's also nice to get a little gaming in. Chest armor rune word +1 teleport. I may not sleep during this in between feeding time. Sounds like you're enjoying the child experience, Hillary. The only rune I've never found in 20 years is Zod. Wow, really? That's pretty wild. I've definitely never found that one myself. It's pretty wild that after 20 years or whatever, there's still things you haven't found in the game. She's out, now you gotta keep her alive. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get rocked. Could have been worse.
I can't carry anymore.
Let's see what our charm is. +4 to strength. I don't care.
I can't carry anymore.
That is wild. Guess that's why I love so much about the game, says Skunky. Still find items to get me hyped, right? This tree looks pretty ominous. Oh, I'm in the Darkwood. That's where I get that scroll. Truncheon. Truncheon. I'd never heard of that word before.
I am overburdened.
Sure, there's more summoners around here. But where? Maybe not. Well, I think that's all this map for the most part. Oh, yes, sir. Ah. Ah. Any plans for today? Uh, I believe I'm going to an apple orchard in approximately 4 hours. Because my son might find it fun to do that. Uh, then there's some family coming over later in about 11 hours. So, nothing too crazy, I guess, Ilistani. How about you, man? Just kind of waiting for Monday so I can go back to work. Ooh, ew, ew. Alone for the entire day, girlfriend visiting grandparents. Sounds pretty nice, actually. You gonna do anything out of the ordinary or just chill? Just chill, trying to take the day slowly, because tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you loud and clear on that one. I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. My job's actually pretty good. Like,
I can't carry
I really can't complain. Like, as far as, aside from the fact that it's a job, it's probably the best job I've had. But even with that said, I still don't want to do it. And I still just wish I could win the lottery and not have to be somewhere all the time, you know? His thought, he says, job's fine, coworkers are okay, superiors aren't very kind. Other than that, it's not too bad. Well, I hope it stays decent enough. And, I mean, I don't know your entire situation, but I think a lot of the consensus would be that you don't have to put up with too much junk from anybody if they're really hammering you. It's very short, 3 weeks remaining, and it's up to the boss if he wants to continue having you there. Depends how you do during those weeks. I got you. Well, I hope it works out for you if you wish to remain there. It seems at least definitely up your alley, since I know that you enjoy working with computers. Some slow computers. Yeah, I mean, SSDs are better than not, but as you well know, that will only take you so far. When I went to college, I worked for the faculty IT department, so like all the professors and stuff. I don't remember what department it was, but the one time they're like, "Oh, can you go pick up this computer? They want us to see if we can upgrade it." I don't remember the details, but it was like the oldest computer I ever saw in my life. And they're like, "Oh, can we put Windows XP on it?" And I'm like, I don't think so. True story. SSD will only help boot times. Yeah, I mean, an SSD, I guess, won't make it worse, right? But yeah, it's best to be as humble as you can, because you might be right this time, but maybe you'll be wrong next time. So it's good to just kind of hang low for a little bit. Not because of that, but it's always good to stay quiet and not say anything against anyone. Yeah, for sure. If anything, if you end up being correct, then it's just more fuel for you to know that you belong there. Because you were right and you would have done it a certain way that would have been helpful, and they were not. So. Lot of monsters here. Not every workplace can have a good positive air. Usually the boss is responsible. Yeah, my last job was not too hot. Usually it's just pretty much directly your bosses. The problem is you could have like 3 or 4 bosses, and even if just one of them's not too cool, it can make things not that cool. There's definitely been some bosses and manager types throughout my years that I have that I'm glad I don't really deal with anymore. Where's this guy resurrecting people? Over here, huh? Do you think that the boss will want to keep you around after the? Was it like a month trial? Is this like an internship, or is there a word for like this 1 month trial type period? 1 month trial to see if I'm worth, pretty much. Gotcha. Is it far away? Not sure if you have a car. I mean, I guess you do. Do you have to drive far to get there? What have we here? The hole, level 1. You don't have a car, but I live in a city, so you can bus. Ah, I got you. I don't think there's any buses where I live. Pretty sure there's not. Next town or two over, maybe. But not here. Thankfully, I don't have a commute anymore. I'm just very casually running around killing stuff, so it's not necessarily efficient, but In my case, every place I've worked at in the past, one other coworker has been a jerk, either towards me or someone else or everybody. Guess that applies to every single job everywhere. Yeah, I can think of. Yeah, usually you'll run into somebody like that. I'm thinking I've had three professional jobs. My first job wasn't too bad. There was one guy that kind of rubbed me the wrong way sometimes, but we ended up being friends later. The second job, the second job was absolutely terrible. I don't know if this is going to make sense, but I always remember thinking the following. I remember thinking I'm in a building with like 100, 150 people, but I may as well be in this building alone. That's how it felt. People around you everywhere, but you were alone. And maybe that was just my perception because I don't think every department felt like that. But mine did. And then this current job I have, everyone's been pretty cool. There was maybe one person I encountered that I was not happy with, but they don't work there anymore. So I've outlasted the people that I've had a problem with here, which is not a bad thing to happen. It's weird they're allowed to continue. Yeah, there's a million factors that go into that, I suppose. I think I'm going to take a quick run upstairs and get some more coffee, and then I guess keep killing stuff. Appreciate you guys hanging here with me. I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, I'm back.
Yes.
Good morning.
Do I sleep for an hour or do I watch Bobby and eat a snack? Probably should sleep for an hour if you can. Maybe a snack and then sleep might be good. Baby got to sleep, I take it then, Hillary? Good night, Hillary. Hope you can get some sleep. Godspeed to you.
Good day.
What can I do for you?
What the heck killed him? Holy cow, I didn't even realize. That's an expensive mistake.
I am overburdened.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
Good day. A stench of poison.
I was gonna say, what is happening? They're immune to physical. That explains it. A little close.
Hello.
What you need?
Yeah, this is not gonna go too good, and I don't really want to die, and I also don't want to
Stay a while and listen.
spend all of my money resurrecting my minion guy. So, it's been real. It's been fun. I guess it's been real fun. Thanks for hanging, everybody. I will see you another day.